This morning, we're seeing a couple hit or miss showers and thunderstorms move through. We do have a severe potential this evening and then again into your Wednesday. As far as this morning goes, we got this cold front slowly getting closer to home. It's also bringing us a couple of those pop-up thunderstorms we had, now dying down to just some very isolated brief rain showers. Most of us are, in fact, drying out. We'll end up seeing the same within the next few hours. Lots of dry time for today as your temperatures start to climb. Nice and comfortable this morning. A lot of us into those 60s, if not 70 degrees in Roscoe, 67 in Dixon, and 66 for Freeport. Still going to fall a degree or two before we climb into those middle 80s. Now for today's potential, still a 1 out of 5 for the entire area. If those storms become severe, damaging wind gusts and hail will be the biggest concern as we head mainly into your evening hours. Let's take a look at future track. We'll end up seeing plenty of dry time. Not a whole lot bubbles up until we get closer to your evening. Here's closer to 7:30. Might end up seeing some of that activity further to the east of I-39. Still can't rule out anything a little further west, but it does look like we have that low potential. Some of us may dodge the activity completely as we then end up drying off again before we see some more activity joining us early into your Wednesday morning. As far as your temperatures go for today, 86 degrees. Still going to feel warm. See some sunshine mixing with the cloud cover for the dry time we have before we end up seeing that chance for some stronger storms later this evening. Now tonight we fall into those low to mid 60s as cloud cover sticks with us after some of that activity exits, but then again we end up seeing more showers and storms joining us early into your Wednesday. In fact, we still have that potential for some to become strong to severe. A little uncertainty when it comes to the track of the storm, but we'll likely still have some activity roll through when it comes to the morning hours for tomorrow. We are seeing the greatest potential a little bit further to the south, but regardless, still 1 out of 5 through our entire area with the same threats remaining as damaging wind gusts and hail if those storms become severe. Let's break it down here on future track. You'll notice a couple of those showers early into the morning. Here's closer to 6:45. Then as we track through the rest of our morning tomorrow, a little bit more widespread activity moves through. This time also bringing us the potential for some flooding. You can see those areas of heavy rain now closer to mid-morning at 10:30, and then as we get closer to lunchtime, it slowly begins to slide out. Looks like we'll have some activity linger closer to about 2:30 before we end up seeing dry conditions through most of your Wednesday. That'll also drop your temperatures into those mid to upper 70s, all thanks to that cold front sweeping through. We're back to the mid 80s by Thursday, and in your most accurate 10-day forecast, looks like we have another chance for some storms into your late Friday before we end up drying out just in time for the weekend, hanging on to those low to mid 80s. Manny.